Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In the previous videos, we understood how HeapSort works. We did cover certain formulas which are to be remembered before implementing HeapSort. Now these are those formulas out of which number 2 and number 3, which is how do you identify the first non-leaf node which has the highest index, and this why do we use this non-leaf node which has the highest index is covered in the heap sort algorithm when we discussed about it. And second thing is how do you get the child node from the parent. These two things are the key things which we will be using our code, writing our code. Now how exactly does this work? As I have already written the code in Python, let me explain you in brief how exactly this works. To begin with, we have taken an input array and then we call a heap sort method. This heap sort method takes that array and finds the length of the heap, and then we build a max heap. And you know what max heap is. If you are trying to implement it, we have covered it in our previous videos and you can check it in the description section. Now where do we start heapification process? If you see the highlighted part, this is nothing but the formula that we had used already, which is first non-leaf node which has the highest index. Now we start from there and then we call the heapification method where we pass the array and number of elements and the first element of the heapification. Now when we send the method to this heapify method, the large is the root node which is the highest index non-leaf node, and the left is basically the left child which is 2 into I plus 1. I is the index where we had discussed this in the previous video. Now after this, if left is less than n and a of I is less than a of left, then we make large as left. The same thing we apply for the right node as well. In the end, we know who is large. Once we know the element which is large, then we are going to perform the swapping, and then we recursively call the heapify method so as to sort the entire array and get the root element on top. Now once this process of heapification is done, now we are extracting the elements one by one. We are extracting the elements by putting it to the end of the array, which is what this swapping is doing. And after swapping, we are removing that particular element and swapping it with the first index. The last leaf node is basically swapped with the root node as we discussed in the previous video. Now let's try to execute this piece of program and see the output. If you execute this, this is the input array which was given, and the output array is a sorted array where 1 comes first, 2, 10, 13, 14, 17. I hope you learned how HeapSort works and the execution of HeapSort. Please do like, comment and subscribe to my channel, and please press the bell icons to get a notification of the next set of videos which I will be releasing. Thank you.